Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first week of the high school football season. You can call it the preseason. It is the Nixa Eagles, the Kickapoo Chiefs, and the Ozark Tigers here tonight in their Jamboree, where they are all going to have 18 snaps against each other to see their skills early in the season. If you're just now joining for the first time ever, for the first week of the season, I'm Brady Richard alongside my newest partner, Carter Zaromsky. Carter, glad to have you aboard. How are you feeling going into your first game tonight?
I feel really great. I mean, I have very high hopes for this team. I have a feeling we can make it all the way this year. I can't wait to see some of our new transfers, such as Jaden McCaster and Scholar Brown, see them show out for the first time in Nixa colors. And just can't wait to see everyone get some snaps in. Maybe we can find some hidden gems in there as well.
Yeah, and if you haven't heard about the new Nixa transfers, Scholar Brown obviously came in late last year, but he's supposed to be our projected wide receiver one. And Jaden McCaster, obviously, if you watched the state game last year, tore up Nixa and their defense. And Nixa's runner-up season, they lost to DeSmet in the state championship. But enough of Nixa. Here we are tonight. Hello, everyone. If you see us on the screen, right now it is the Kickapoo Chiefs against the Ozark Tigers. Starting at quarterback is junior Brock Brooks, 6'3", 200 pounds. Now, he played for them last year. He was actually the starter. His first year as a sophomore, did pretty well. So we'll see what they start with right now. Man in motion, screen pass out right. That's caught, running on the sideline now. Get past the man and tripped out of bounds all the way over to around the 45-yard line in enemy territory.
Absolutely great play there. That is how you perfectly execute that kind of play. I mean, penalty on the play, actually.
Yeah. Holding will negate the play, but a great play to start off with, in my opinion, for Kickapoo. Get a quick pass out, get Brock Brooks settled in. His second season now for them. That was Tevin Christian on the catch. He's playing both sides of the ball, mainly wide receiver. He is a senior, looking to be one of the leaders of this team for sure. Kickapoo, whenever we watched them last year, they played Nixa. Nixa is the powerhouse they are. You don't expect a team like Kickapoo to go and blow them out, But they didn't do bad. Man in motion now. Brock Brooks flips it back to the running back, number 24. He bowls ahead and down to the 40-yard line. That one was number 24, Javon Mack.
Great job by the Ozark defense here. I mean, that is what we need to see out of him all this season. Great stop there. It looks like it's going to be a gain of 5. Kickapoo second down.
Yeah, for sure. Great game from them. I like the toss there as well. A bit aggressive. Getting your quick player outside, trying to cut the edge, get up the field quickly. But great job by Ozark on the pursuit. Looks like he's changing the play now under center. Snaps the ball. Handoff to Mack once again, right up the middle, and he is going nowhere. Stopped by the Ozark defensive line, and that's a great play now. We'll bring up third down.
All right, third down. Very crucial moment here, especially with that stop by the D-line. They might have to switch it up here and go for a pass to secure that first down. So we'll see what the Kickapoo offense has in store for us.
Yeah, obviously we know high school football, not a lot of passing, not the flashiest plays you'll see, but third down, 5, this is third down and manageable. You might want to bring it out here for Kickapoo. He snaps the ball. He's looking left, and it's caught near the 45-yard line. He'll lunge forward and gain the first down just by maybe a yard. Kickapoo will now have a new set of downs.
Great pass there. Just what I expected, quick check down, quick pass, securing the first down. Great job by the Kickapoo offense there. And let's see what they do next on this new set of downs.
And good job from Brooks as well. Reading the field, found what he wanted on that little curl route, all that they needed for the first down. Nothing too flashy, but it gets the job done for sure. All right, now new set of downs. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Man in motion. Gets the ball, hands off to Mack. Mack finds a hole, bowls over a man, and pushes forward for another 10 yards. First down.
Absolutely great run there, securing the first down. That's what every running back should be trying to do there. There's a saying that I've learned from playing football. The opponent can know the exact play, and you can still execute it, and that's exactly what they did there. I mean, the defensive line has stopped them before, but they couldn't get the job done this time.
Yeah, and it's the vision there from Mack, I think, is what changed there. He found the hole quickly this time, and then just quick burst of speed right up the middle, and gets the easy first down with the shoulder down as well, running aggressively. Handoff now to a new man in the backfield, and he's swallowed up quickly by the Tigers' defensive line.
Yeah, this D-line definitely seems something to look out for this season. We'll definitely have to watch them against Nix's O-line, as well as many other CSC O-lines, and they could hold their own for sure.
Yeah, that was Hendrick Hames there, breaking it up early. 6'6" junior up front for the Tigers now. 2nd and 11, loss of 1 yard on the pass play. Christian in motion. Brock Brooks fakes the handoff, rolls out right, dump off to Christian. Christian will move upfield on the near sideline and run out of bounds around the 25-yard line. They are deep into Ozark territory, just outside the red zone.
Great play, great pass. Not much I can say about it, but yeah, got the job done. First down. Definitely number 1 seems to be someone to look out for, Tevin Christian Sr. And here we go to the next set of downs.
Yeah, and the play fake as well, got all the eyes moving. They thought the run was coming. He rolls out right. They forget about Christian. He's just right there, wide open to haul that pass in and get the yards after the catch. At running back now will be Dason Phillips. The junior will take over from Mack right now. Brooks hypes the ball, fakes it to the running back, and will another kind of short route over across the middle, and he'll stumble around into the red zone at I think that's the 17-yard line.
For a guy with a 6'6", 255-pound frame, I'm surprised they were able to get him down and get him stumbling. Very great job by the Ozark defense here, but they're still going to have to stop him from getting a touchdown here.
Yeah, and you got to use someone like Brody Wilson, like you mentioned, 6'4", 235. He's running tight end there. I mean, maybe throw a fade ball, a jump ball to him just to see what he can go grab, considering the size advantage. I mean, I'm looking at these corners of Ozark, and no disrespect to them, but he just looks a lot bigger. So it'll be 2nd and 1, not just a little bit until the first down for the Chiefs. Brooks hikes the ball, drops back over the middle. He's going to float that one, and it's caught. Touchdown, Chiefs. Brody Wilson will haul in the pass just like we were talking about a second ago. Used that big frame and got up there.
Great catch in the back of the end zone. Definitely what Kickapoo wants, and I bet they'll continue to utilize him this season, and we'll definitely see more of that.
Yeah, that was a beautiful pass as well from Brock Brooks. Floated it right over the linebackers and safeties just to where only his man could get it. So just to go over the format of this Jamboree again, 18 snaps each. We just saw Ozark defense versus Kickapoo offense. Varsity gets 10 snaps, and JV gets 8. I think we're going to go to a little bit of a downtime here for a second as they flip sides, maybe another kickoff. But Carter, what did you like from Kickapoo's offense? Didn't like. Same with Ozark's defense.
Their Kickapoo's offense was definitely very efficient, especially in passing the ball. That's very surprising, especially in high school football. Their QB, Brock Brooks, did a great job. Great ball there. But the Ozark D-line was able to stop the runs, but unfortunately for them, the Kickapoo offense was able to adapt and get the touchdown passing.
Yeah, and I like that word you said there, adapt. They adapted perfectly. They knew that they thought the run was coming after they did it multiple times in a row and went to the pass. They weren't expecting it, and they executed it perfectly. It's going to stay the Kickapoo and Ozark starters here on the field. Same Kickapoo offense that we just saw. Brock Brooks under center once again. Fakes the handoff, play action pass, steps into it. That's a deep ball to Tevin Christian, and it's caught on the run, dragged down at the 5-yard line. Oh, looks like he got that extra 4, but what a pass once again, and Tevin Christian is hyped up.
Absolutely great balls here from the QB passing game. And I remember Brady said last year, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Their passing is definitely working well, and if they score another touchdown and get more offensive snaps, they'll definitely continue to do this. And I wonder if the JV, with their snaps, can even pull off these passes as well.
Yeah, and it's looking like they might be coming off the field, but, I mean, that's a great way to end your series for those starters for the Kickapoo offense. Getting it out early. Brock Brooks, great arm talent on that throw. Got it right over the shoulder of Tevin Christian. No one else could get it except him. That's 2 passes now. He's done that. Great play from him in this Kickapoo offense. Now, what I'm taking from that is maybe those cornerbacks need to play back a bit. I mean, that's 2 passes they've let right over their head now. Same with the safeties.
Yeah, you did mention earlier that the Ozark DBs were definitely smaller in size compared to the Kickapoo wide receivers, and we've definitely seen that. So that's something to look out for with other COC teams using that to their advantage and definitely passing against Ozark instead of running against their definitely above average defensive line as we've seen so far.
For sure. And now I'm not quite sure on this. We could be seeing Kickapoo junior varsity offense here, or we could be seeing them flip-flop. We'll see for sure in a second whenever they come out on the field. But I think Kickapoo's going to stay on offense with the junior varsity players in. But like I mentioned, great start for the Kickapoo varsity squad. They looked well out there. I mean, a lot more improved than from what I watched last year, I'll tell you that. Yeah, great series from them.
Let's see if the JV can continue what the varsity has been doing and continue this. We got QB Turner Hale, 6'5", 185. Pretty big for a sophomore. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah, pretty big for a sophomore. I mean, pretty big is an understatement. 6'5" as a sophomore. He'll snap the ball. Hale, the handoff right side, cuts it up the middle, puts the shoulder down, and gets a couple more yards on that. That'll bring them a new set of downs all the way up to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, their JV D-line doesn't seem to be as good as the varsity, as that was a great run by the Kickapoo offense great job by the running back being able to get up there. Overall, great play. So, and now they did get the first down, so let's see this new set of downs here for the JV.
That on the run was number 36, Rylan Hamilton, the sophomore, 5'8", 160 pounds. So kind of a short and stocky build. That's the type of build running backs have whenever they're just going to put the shoulder down and run someone over, and we saw him do it. That play right there. So Hale will take the snap once again. Screen pass out left, caught, and moving outside with the blocks, and he is swallowed up quickly on the left side and near the 50-yard line. On the catch there was Phoenix Dwiggins.
Yeah, screen passes are definitely very fragile because things can happen like that. I mean, yes, they did get 5 yards, but things could have got better if they got their blocks off. They could have gone all the way down the sideline.
Yeah, and screen passes, it's really hit or miss. If the blocks are executed well, you can get 10, 20. I mean, I've seen touchdowns on them, but with bad blocking near that side, I mean, you get a play that just gets swallowed up. But right there, they didn't get the first down. It's my mistake. They just now got it. They marked them short. So now 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Tanner Hale is under center, gets the ball, handoff once again, moving through the middle and all the way up, diving forward is Hamilton, and I think they will give him this one. He'll be at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, the Kickapoo JV offense is doing exactly the opposite of what the varsity did. Instead of finding the definitely the weakness in the DBs, they're starting that run game more than the pass, and that's safer to do with your JV squad with a sophomore QB.
And Kickapoo will come out of the huddle. I see a lot of the same things from this junior varsity team out there as the varsity team. We screen pass, a couple runs to start it off, and there will be a flag. But I just see a lot of similarities between them two right now.
Well, that set him back 5 yards. Penalties are definitely not good, especially for a JV team. Sending them 5 yards back compared to a varsity team is definitely much more detrimental. So let's see if they can adapt to this change and get the first down here.
Yeah, 1st and 15 now for the Chiefs. Tanner Hale is jogging back over to the field from the sideline. And Ozark now, they've got this handicap. Threw him back 5 yards with the penalty, so now they got to capitalize on it and do something with it. 1st and 15 for the Chiefs now. 2 out left. Single backfield handoff to Hamilton again, and he will keep trucking along, breaks the tackle, slips up to the 37-yard line, excuse me.
I don't know how many snaps they have left, but I don't believe that they have many. I'm not necessarily keeping count, but if the Kickapoo offense can't get a big play here, then their drive might be over here. And then we'll get to see the Ozark offense in action, and we'll see what they're capable of.
And if it doesn't, I wouldn't necessarily consider this drive a fail. I mean, they're moving. They start at the 40, I think. They've moved 20 yards, that is, so gotten a couple first downs. But if they just run out of plays, and, I mean, Ozark technically never stopped them if they do just run out and they were never stopped. So I would still see that as a success. So, single backfield. Hale will fake the snap. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to go, but he throws it out right, and I mean, that play was all over the place.
Yeah, quarterback threw the ball straight down, and there is a flag on the play. Let's see what it is.
Pass interference, defense, 15-yard penalty. Result is a first down.
So be a 15-yard penalty on the defense. That'll give Kickapoo a first down, but I mean, that play was just kind of all over the place. I mean, the handoff, the play action, I mean, he faked no one with that. He just kind of handed it off to the air and then just threw it at the ground. So kind of bailed out by that penalty there, but, I mean, that's part of football. Penalties are, so Kickapoo will now be at the 23-yard line is what it looks like. Takes the snap, hand off to Hamilton. Hamilton will move up the middle once again, sandwich down, at the 19-yard line by this Ozark Tigers front.
Good run, definitely in that power play formation. I mean, what you see out of those, A-gap runs is you just want to get like 3 or 4 yards, just try to move the ball along conservatively. However, they do not have much snaps left, so they definitely need to be cautious, and they might have to go for more of an aggressive play here to score against this Ozark defense.
Yeah, and I mean, a play like that, 4-yard gain is not bad. I'd say that's a really good play in football. 4 to 5 yards, I mean, you can do that every single time and get down the field. I mean, it'll take a while, but you'll score. So definitely a good play from Kickapoo. But I'm sure they need to switch it up, or Ozark might start to catch along. Here's a fake handoff now. Hale will keep it on the left side, and he will be stopped up near the first down.
Yeah, definitely not the
They will
best.
give it to him.
Not the best QB run there. O-line did okay at best, but the D-line was able to stop them. But they will get the first down here, actually. So good for them. I mean, sometimes a bad play can actually have a good outcome. So let's see if they'll be able to score before their snaps run out.
Yeah, we'll So Hale now in the red zone. Men in motion will be Xander Pig. He'll take the snap, looks right, fade ball deep back of the end zone, and it's caught. Will he be in bounds? What a catch, and they will count it. Touchdown, Kickapoo. Oh my goodness, what a catch.
Corner of the end zone, great catch. That kid definitely is going places. We'll see what else he'll have in store for the JV squad, and who knows, he could be playing for varsity soon if he keeps making plays like those.
Drake Owen. What a snag there in the back of the end zone. Well, here we'll look at the replay again. I mean, the defender's all over him. Chase Kirkland, he is all over him. But, that's just good defense, better offense, simple as that. So,
yeah, this Kickapoo team has definitely been giving it to this Ozark team. Great job, Kickapoo. Got to give my props to them. And it looks like Ozark varsity will be going on offense now.
yes, they will flip. Good call on that. So, Ozark's varsity will now be coming out to show what they have gotten before the season actually starts. Our quarterback will be number 3, Peyton Russell. We saw a little bit of him last year whenever they played Nixa. This will be the second series, if you will. So Ozark will get 18 snaps as well as on offense. So Russell will take the snap, hand it off, or no, he'll keep it, roll out right, throw the screen pass, and he is taken down on the near sideline by Tevin Christian. Good tackle there in the open field.
Tevin Christian was doing great things on offense, and he's doing great things on defense. I love these two-way football players in high school football. They're definitely very talented, playing both sides of the ball. That takes a lot of energy. And number 2, the person they threw it to, Anthony Cordell, 5'7", 160. So with that small frame, you can definitely see why it was pretty easy to take him down.
For sure. Peyton Russell now on 2nd and 8. We'll take the snap, hand it off on the jet sweep, and he gets stopped immediately. He'll cut it back on the other side. He'll get around, and he's got some room to work with now. Moving upfield and on the near sideline. Breaks the tackle and moves upfield. Kind of shoved out of bounds there. And Jet easily makes something out of nothing.
That's a very shifty guy right there. I mean, that's what you like to see, recovering the play when all things go wrong. He turned it into a right, and that'll definitely be good for Ozark, as we'll definitely see more plays out of him.
Yeah, Jet easily. He was kind of a Swiss Army knife last year. He did it all. He would return kicks, he make plays like that, he'd be all over the field, and there he makes a great play. A quick guy you want on your team. Russell takes the ball, quick pass to him on the right side, and he'll slip a tackle and move upfield near the 26. I mean, that's just a bad open field tackle from Kickapoo. You got to get him down there quicker, right whenever he's there.
Number 24, Race Whittle with the catch. Sophomore on varsity, which is impressive. And, yeah, this Ozark team definitely has some of these smaller players, as Race is 5'6", 140. But very impressive play by him, and sometimes you see those smaller guys making plays for sure. That's what I love to see here.
But, yeah, I mean, those smaller guys are definitely quicker. They can make quicker cuts. And move faster, just everything with them. They're going to outrun taller guys, and right there, that's what happened. Easley will go into motion again, and he will look to Easley, and he just drops the ball. Might have lost it in the sun. That glare is coming over there. So they'll retry it again on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that definitely reminds me of, I believe, the 2023 Chiefs wide receiver core. I mean, yeah, he had that sun in his eyes, but, I mean, you can't just be dropping balls like that for no reason. He seemed to almost have it, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt here with that sun glare, and let's see if he can redeem himself.
Yeah, that sun can get in your eyes. You know, it can mess with you, especially in the early part of the season. We're just moving into fall. I mean, days are getting shorter, but the sun is still going to be out near 7 o'clock. So just got to get used to it, and your coach isn't going to like that excuse. So Russell will take the snap, hand it off up the middle. He'll find a hole, break a tackle, move up into inside of the 10, and around the 9-yard line is what it looked like. Braxton Bell on the carry.
Number 28, Braxton Bell, plays both sides of the ball, 5'9", 175. Definitely not as small as some of the other players, but still one of those, smaller, shiftier guys that can make big plays for this Ozark offense. And they will be inside the red zone. Let's see if they can score a touchdown.
Yeah, so both of these teams' offense are looking well tonight. Kickapoo, of course, had those 2 great drives their varsity squad did. And Ozark is having a good one right now. Another handoff up the middle, and he will be thrown around and down by the Kickapoo defensive lineman. I believe on the tackle it was number 50, Parker Keyback.
2nd and 9, not a very great run there. D-line was able to stuff them, but it's still only 2nd down, and they still have a couple opportunities to score here. So let's see what they do now. I have a feeling they might try a pass here.
Yeah, 2nd and 9. I mean, you can run and cut. I mean, it's in goal, so they have 4 plays to score here. You can definitely run and cut it closer and then try for it on 3rd down or go for it all right now. We'll see what they do, though. 2nd and 9. Russell looks over to the sideline.
Flag on the play?
Yeah, and flag is thrown. We'll see what it is.
Might be on Ozark.
A delay of game. We saw him look to the side, looked a bit confused there, and coach is coming out and yelling at him or giving him a talk.
Yeah, you definitely got to be quick with those play changes there, those adjustments, or else that can happen. Delay of game is very not great, especially in a situation like this where they're trying to score a touchdown. And you got to be fast with those audibles for sure.
Yeah, they will go 4 wide receiver set, single backfield. We'll take the snap, roll out left. He's looking for anybody, jukes out a defender, and he just gets swallowed up by this defensive line. He can't go anywhere, and that's going to be another loss of yards. They'll be counted for the sack. And good, I think that's a coverage sack there. He's looking around, couldn't find anything, and gave enough time for the defensive line to go and get to the quarterback, get some pressure.
3rd down here. They're in desperate need of a score here, so they will, I assume they will be definitely a bit more aggressive on this play, and here we go.
So here we go. 3rd and goal, or 3rd and 14, if you will, for the Ozark Tigers. They've got to try to score here. Fade ball back at the end zone, overthrown, and no one's reach. And that will bring them to 4th down. And I don't know if they'll go for it here since it's Jamboree and, you know, it doesn't count their record, or if they will just kick a field goal, give the kicker some reps.
when you're throwing to your wide receiver in the corner there, one of the number things you got to do is learn how to control your power. And as you can see, he overthrew it there, and he definitely needs to learn to work his ball control if he wants Ozark to be successful this season and in clutch plays like that. And it looks like they will be going for it on 4th and 14.
Yeah, there's no, disadvantage to going for it here. It doesn't count to your record, so just see what they can do on a 4th down. He'll be rolling out right, pressure all over him. He just tries to throw the ball away, and it'll be incomplete. Kickapoo gets to the quarterback, stops the touchdown attempt, and would be a turnover on downs, but it's not normal game regulation, so I think they'll just move back to the 40. But a win for the Kickapoo defense. They came up big in the red zone whenever they needed to. Bend, but don't break. So we've had a great time now here at the Jamboree. We see these two visiting teams face off in the start. Kickapoo had a great start offensively. JV and varsity. Ozark's offense looked really well until they kind of crumbled there at the end, and Kickapoo's defense stepped up. You'll see now the Nixa Eagles are entering the field. They will be up next against, I have the schedule somewhere. I can't find it right now. But they are surely playing offense first, I believe. But I think the Ozark JV is stepping onto the field now. Caden O'Donnell at quarterback will be there. And if this is the JV, they will get 8 plays.
Everyone's cheering for the Nixa team as they come out into the stadium and first play.
Yeah, that Nixa student section is just growing. It's ginormous right now, but handoff, jet sweep, flying across the field and he gets a little hit on him, but they'll stop him.
Flag on the play
Immediately
here.
after that, yeah, I think it might be face mask on Drake Owen, possibly. He came over and just kind of punched him in the face.
Yeah, definitely a violent play there. Props to him for stopping the running back.
Give it on holding to the offense.
So that will send them to 1st and 20, which is definitely not good for this JV offense. And we'll see if this defense will be able to stop them again. And sorry to the Kickapoo defense for saying that was a face mask. Great tackle there. And let's see if they can stop them again and make them, well, technically it'd be a turnover, but not in the Jamboree.
So 1st and 20 now. O'Donnell is under center, takes the snap, looks right, and dropped pass there. He was open, and he could have caught it and got some yards, but he will not haul it in. Finn Clinton, the sophomore.
Could have been a 10-yard gain there, but unfortunately he did drop the pass. It will now be 2nd and 20 for this Ozark JV offense. Kickapoo defense doing great so far. Let's see if the Ozark offense can redeem themselves here real quick.
O'Donnell will come out of the huddle. 1 man in the backfield, 4 out. We'll take the snap and hand it off up the middle. He breaks loose for a second. 2 tackles now. He breaking outside, and he kind of slowed down there and gets hammered on the near sideline. Oh, my goodness, what a hit.
It looks like it will be a first down here, though. It has not been confirmed yet. Oh, it is. They're moving the chains. Great run here. And, yeah, that will definitely be great for the Ozark JV offense. Definitely just found their starting running back in that play. And let's see if they have the potential to score and finish what the Ozark varsity team couldn't.
Okay, so I got the schedule pulled up here. Next will be Ozark and Nixa. Nixa will actually play defense first. Here's the handoff up the middle, spins free, but goes right into some more traffic and will be brought down maybe for a gain of 5. On the run was number 31, Wyatt Herman. But next will be Ozark and Nixa. Nixa will start on defense both times against Kickapoo as well because they're the home team.
And on that play there, yeah, 5-yard gain isn't bad at all. 2nd and 5 for the JV offense. They could get an easy first down here if it's a replay of the previous play. But, things could happen, and that's what's so great about football. So let's see what they do here.
O'Donnell now. Hands it off once again up the middle, and he's met immediately dragged backwards. Number 20, Caleb Hamadachi, the senior, meets him immediately and throws him backwards. It would be a quick stop on that second down run. Now be 3rd and 5 for this Ozark offense. So a big decision to make here. You know, 3rd manageable. Kickapoo was met with this same situation. Will you run the ball here? Maybe put the trust in your running back. He already had a good run, or try for maybe a slant pass, screen, curl, whatever you want to try to get this 5 yards. O'Donnell will fake the handoff, rolls out left, and just gives the screen pass off, and flag will be thrown on the play, so they'll blow the play dead. We'll see what it is here.
Likely either something small, such as, you know, jumping off sides on the defense or a false start, but we will see what the ref calls right now.
I think he was signaling that that flag will not count. So we'll just get a replay of the down here. 3rd and 5 once again.
Number 5 and 13 coming back in, Peyton Rio and Caden O'Donnell.
Okay, 3rd and 5 now for the Tigers. We'll see what they got. They got 3 wide receivers out, 1 in the backfield. Will be a handoff, and he'll break left to go and trying to get on the outside. Almost breaks the tackle. He reaches for the 1st down, and they will give it to him. 1st down for the Tigers, and what an effort there to reach for it. The last chance by Kale.
Doesn't look like they have much snaps left here, but they got the 1st down, and if it is their last snap, they definitely could try something here.
So 1st down will be granted to the Tigers. O'Donnell will take the snap, jet sweep, following his blockers now on the near sideline, moving outside and dragged out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Seems that number 35, Caleb Russell, tried to block and push one of the Kickapoo defenders out the way, but couldn't quite just get that block there, and it will be 2nd and 3, I believe. Correction, 2nd down and 2.
Yes, 2nd and 2 for Ozark here. Another jet sweep, and this one will be on the opposite side, and he tries to get him in the open field, but misses, and eventually he's pushed out of bounds on the far sideline around the 20-yard line. Race Wydell on the carry.
Easy 1st down here for the Ozark Tigers. Great jet sweep there. It looks like they do have some snaps left. So let's see if they can score a touchdown with what little time they have.
So Ozark will come out of the huddle now, man in motion. Seen that a lot from them. Oh, no, there's someone else at quarterback. He'll roll out right and incomplete. That was Aiden Joy, the sophomore. My mistake.
Yeah, they did indeed put a new quarterback in the game. However, he definitely did not have a great sidearm throw there. But I think they do have snaps left, so let's see what they can do.
I think they're calling officials timeout now. The Kickapoo will be coming to the sideline, and I think that might conclude, not for sure, don't.
It would look like that they are maybe getting in the line.
Yeah, it does seem to look like that a line is forming maybe to conclude this first game, and that will be there. So I think that was the first matchup of tonight between the Kickapoo Chiefs and the Ozark Tigers. We saw a lot from them, some offensive an offensive juggernaut was Kickapoo. They looked really well, and Ozark looked well for a while, may have crumbled at the end. Both defenses, I think, could use some work. But that'll do it for this first matchup between Ozark and Kickapoo. Next up will be Kickapoo and Nixa. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
7 p.m. Don't want to miss that. And the Ozark Tigers will be at Willard for their opener against the Tigers. It's the Tigers and the Tigers. August 29th at 7 p.m. there. Coming up, we've got scrimmage number 2. It's going to be the Nixa defense will start with the Ozark offense, and of course they will switch, and then we'll see the Nixa offense and the Ozark defense coming up. Here's scrimmage number 2 here, Jamboree 2025. Folks, it's the Smile Cam. We'll see the Nixa Live broadcast crew throughout the stands. Make sure you smile. Look like you're having a good time. The Smile Cam. Of course, Austin Orthodontics, a great sponsor here at Eagle Football at Nixa High School. So thank you to Austin Orthodontics for the Smile Cam. Always a great time. Thank you, Austin Orthodontics. Which one you? Folks, it's the flex cam. You see the camera on you. Let's see those massive muscles. Great job, Nixa Live broadcast crew, always making it fun here on Friday nights. Folks, it's the Tigers and the Eagles. Here we go.
Tigers and the Eagles now here. As a handoff to the left side would not do them any good there. Peyton Russell and his offense will be back on the field for them. Varsity now getting 2 reps, sessions, drives, whatever you may, in a row here. I think I said it wrong. I think I said Kickapoo or Nixa was next. But regardless, if you're a Nixa fan, you'll be seeing Nixa the next 2 matchups.
Yeah, this Nixa team is definitely what everyone came here for. I mean, we've been ranked the best team in the state, and there's definitely a lot of hype surrounding us this season. And this is an early chance to show off our skills.
And I mean, this booth is shaking from the student section. The Dirty Birds here, they're to our right. I mean, I'm moving left and right in my chair.
Yes, we are indeed wobbling side to side right now. It is crazy in here.
So, yeah, like you mentioned, the hype obviously is built for this Eagles team, and it's well-deserved. They're highlighted by star cornerback Randy Flint. They had a new transfer coming on the defensive line as well. Braden Parks was playing cornerback as well. Ty Kellis had an amazing season last year. One change, Max Nickel, I believe, will be playing middle linebacker for them this year. Tobias Thompson moved to a different school, and he's not at Nixa anymore. But a good move there. Inside, spins off for another one, and they blow the play dead early. He'll be, looks like, a yard short of the first down.
4th and 1 here. Let's see if they'll go for it. And like what Brady was saying, yes, there's definitely a lot of hype surrounding this team this season. I mean, Jackson Cantwell, he's been nationally recognized. And to mention those transfers, you know, Jaden McCaster committed to the Southern Illinois University, and Scholar Brown. I mean, there is a lot in store for us this season, and I am really excited to see what we can do here.
Yeah, they will give him the first down. And I actually went to there's kind of a public practice you can come in and watch, and I watched this defensive line. They looked really well against the offensive line, and there you see it on display. Breaks the block easily and just meets the quarterback right at the line of scrimmage, and there'll be no gain, 2nd and 10. But like I was saying, they looked amazing. The defensive line did against Nix's offensive line, which is heavily praised. There quickly was number 44, Wyatt Isaacson.
Yeah, the left side of the defensive line was definitely pushing that Ozark offensive line back, in the right side definitely holding their own as well, and was able to get the great stop here. 2nd and 10. Let's see if they continue to run or they go for a pass.
2nd and 10. Man in motion. Russell will throw it to him, and in quick pursuit is the Nixa defense, and he is dragged down immediately. Number 7, Reed Wilson, will get the quick tackle there, and number 7 was amazing number last year. Obviously, Parker Mann repped that number. He was, the best safety in the state, I'd say. Most tackles, almost everything.
Yeah, absolutely blown up there. Great job by Reed Wilson. Let's see. He's only a junior, so we'll have him for one more year, and we'll see if he can keep making big plays like that and live up to Parker Mann's number.
Yeah, and he played great last year, actually, as well. I remember, can't remember who it was, but someone went down with an injury, and he came in and stepped up big, and he made some plays in the state game as well, if I'm remembering correctly. But 3rd and long for the Tigers. Rolling out left. Russell using quick pursues the Nixa defense, and big stop there. Sack for the Nixa defense, and they got to the quarterback quick. Man, look at that speed from them.
Absolutely no chance for the quarterback to do anything there. I mean, the Nixa defensive line was just so quick, and it will now be 4th and 25. And since it's the Jamboree, it would appear that they're going for it. So this will definitely be an interesting play here.
Yeah, and you could have blinked and missed that. They got after the quarterback so fast. I think the blocking kind of went away on the right side of the offensive line, and they got to the quarterback very quickly. So 4th and a quarter mile now for the Ozark Tigers, and they'll just do a quick dump off here on the near sideline. He's wrapped up quickly by a flock of Eagles. Dragged down, and would be a turnover on downs, but I believe they might just reset the downs here.
Yeah, great job by our defense. I mean, we're definitely seeing some new faces here, such as, Reed Wilson. He'll be starting. And, yeah, great job here. Our defense, I mean, we lost a couple key players, including Parker Mann. But I believe our defense should be able to step up this year, as we've seen so far. And that would have been a turnover on downs, like Brady said, but it will be a first down again.
Yeah, and I even think the team could be better than last year's. Obviously some great seniors, and they built the foundation. But, second-year quarterback Adam McKnight, we'll talk about him more, obviously, when Nixa's on offense. But just the team, their core has grown. They lost some players, but they got the transfers to make up for those players. So that's just my opinion, but we'll see how the season unfolds. Russell will give the handoff up the middle, and once again, then you cannot get past this Nixa or defensive line. He's wrapped up immediately. Max Nickel and company in there blitzing heavily.
Definitely a preview for the regular season game versus Nixa versus Ozark. I mean, we've blown them out the past couple of years, and it's inevitable. It's going to happen again, and this is proving that Nixa will definitely beat Ozark for the next couple of years if we can maintain good players and keep, building that strong core that Nixa has had for the past few years.
I agree. Now 2nd and 10 for Ozark. 3 out wide. Handoff up the middle once again. He'll find a hole, and oh my goodness, stopped immediately. I mean, momentum clashing. And Ty Kellis flew in there, the senior safety. Just met him immediately, threw him to the ground.
Great job by the Nixa defense. What again? I don't have much words for this because there's not much to say. They're just that talented. I mean,
yeah, they're just executing perfectly. I mean, they're just taking care of business, which is what we expected. But whenever they do that, what are you gonna say? I mean, they're doing it perfectly.
It's now 3rd and 5. Crucial 3rd down here. Let's see what they do.
Yeah, 3rd and manageable now for Ozark. It's changing the play at the line is Peyton Russell making some adjustments.
Flag on the play here.
And I think it'll be delay of game again. That happened the last time they tried to make some adjustments at the line as well.
Yep, play clock did indeed go to 0, and that will be most likely a delay of game for Ozark, which...
Thrown back 5 yards, so now it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Tigers, and we'll see what they will draw up for this Nixa defense.
3rd and 5 is one thing, but 3rd and 10 is a whole nother thing. That 5 yards could have been the difference between scoring and not, but they still have a chance here.
Okay, so 3rd and 10. Peyton Russell will take the snap, looks left, rolls out right. He's got a man in pursuit on him, and Weston Weldon will track him down and take him down on the sideline. So 4th down now for Ozark, and I'm assuming once again they'll try to go for it. But this Nixa defense holding up well, and cornerbacks looking good. I mean, they haven't been targeted, so obviously they're doing something right.
Yeah, I mean, this is the 2nd, 4th down that Nixa has held them down to, and yeah, awesome job by the Nixa defense, and this would have been 2 turnovers on downs now if we are able to get this stop. Very impressive, and definitely gives us high hopes for the season against Ozark and other teams in that same caliber.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like we'll have a little intermission here. Maybe they'll be switching to JV, and that's looking like what it will be. So we'll see Caden O'Donnell and company hop onto the field with Nixa's JV lineup. All right, so here we go. Caden O'Donnell under center now, starting at his 35-yard line, and I think bad snap there. It looked like I don't think he fumbled it, but there's some miscommunication there, and it will be a loss of maybe 2.
Yeah, Caden O'Donnell did not seem to be happy with the snap there and the handoff. He definitely, we saw him throw his arms up, definitely a bit of frustration there, and it's now 2nd and 12.
So 2nd and long for the Tigers. Man in motion, and he will get the ball moving on the far sideline and gets pushed back, but will get a good chunk of yards there, maybe to cut into this long yardage they had to get. It'll be 3rd and 6 here.
The last time it was 3rd and manageable, they did get that delay of gameplay, so they should have learned from their mistakes. But then again, the Nixa defense has been on fire, so there's definitely still a chance that we could hold them to their 3rd 4th down of the scrimmage.
So like you mentioned, they had the delay of game last time. Hopefully they'll be a bit more clean here. It was 9 on the play clock, so they got plenty of time. O'Donnell will take the snap, and he's wrapped up immediately by number 35, Jaden Camp. He was flying into the backfield, and there's nothing the running back could do there.
Yeah, great job by Jaden Camp. I mean, yeah, he's definitely, I've seen him in real life. He's pretty well reasonably sized for a sophomore, definitely on the bigger side. Great play there by him. And it is now 4th and 6 for the JV offense.
We can't hear you chants coming from the Dirty Birds, as the Nixa defense has been pretty dominant. I don't think Ozark's gotten past midfield or maybe even the 45-yard line. 4th down, and a flag on the play. You'll pump fake, kind of just throw the ball away, and it's caught at the 47, it looks like, by number 23, Lucas Hanks. We'll see what the flag is there real quick. Maybe a false start, because I did see the line judge throw up the flag. Here's the call.
Illegal formation. Offense. 5-yard
Illegal formation, definitely a penalty you'll see in high school football somewhat often. When I was playing football in junior high, that often happened as well. And now it'll be 4th and 11 here for the Ozark Tigers.
Yeah, and someone was probably covering a player on the line, which can't do. Obviously, another flag flies. I think maybe he was just practicing his throw. I don't really know. He can't just throw it out of nowhere. But illegal formation throws them back once again, 4th and 15, in what has not been a pretty series for neither varsity or the JV team for Ozark. We'll see what they do here. Pass is tipped and bobbled right out of the hands of number 87, Finn Clinton. Good defense, the bobble, and I think that made him lose concentration on the ball, and he kind of just lost it, dropped dead. I don't know necessarily how many plays they have left, but it can't be a lot.
Yeah, that could have been an interception by also number 35, Jaden Camp. But unfortunately it wasn't, but it is technically a turnover on downs, and the Ozark team does not have much snaps left.
Jet sweep once again. He'll move to the right side, and he's thrown down once again by the Nixa defense. That was Jaden Camp once again. He's shown some I can't think of the word. Flashes here. Thank you. And looked really well for this junior varsity team. Maybe a backup if someone ends up going down on the varsity. But on the 39.5-yard line will be the Ozark Tigers. 2nd and 6 now. We'll see what they bring out. They switch quarterbacks. Aiden Joy is in the backfield under center now. Fakes the handoff in the QB keeper, and he's got a lot of room, but he spins down and will be a yard short of the 1st down near the 44-yard line. So they're starting to move now, this Ozark offense, and be 3rd and 1 coming up.
Yeah, finally starting to show some momentum here, but they don't have many snaps left. It could be one more. So let's see if they can make the most of these very few snaps.
Handoff up the middle, and he will be swallowed immediately.
Swallowed immediately. Definitely great stop by the Nixa defense. 4th and 1 here. And it looks like that will conclude the Ozark offense series here.
Yeah, and a great outing from the Nixa defense, kind of what we expected. They've been dominant these past couple of years, nothing new here, but they did what they're supposed to, and that's all you can ask for out of this Nixa team. Now we'll see the offense trot into the field, and this is what I'm really excited for. Lost some key players at wide receiver, Kevon Flint, Wyatt Vincent. They lost Dylan Rabura. They lost some offensive linemen. You can go down the list on how many people they lost, but the people that have stepped up and taken those roles, it's been really good to see for this Nixa offense. Scholar Brown obviously is on the far side of the field right now from where you're viewing. I believe that's Owen Locke that's closest, yes. And they are both seniors. They got Jaden McCaster. We've talked about him. And offensive line, they lost a couple guys, but the core is still there. Obviously, 5-star Jackson Cantwell is committed to Miami. That right side is going to be a good, probably one of McCaster's favorite spots to run at.
They also got Hayden Mays and Hunter Jensen, 2 other great offensive linemen. And they definitely add a lot of value to our offensive line.
So Locke will come in motion. McKnight takes the snap, hand off to McCaster, and that just shows what he's going to bring to the table this season. Quick feet, slips some tackles, and moves up to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, and we're going to see the exact opposite of what the Ozark offense was doing. I mean, they were just getting stopped over and over again, but we're going to be getting these yards.
And here they are. Nixa already out of the huddle. They know what they want to run. McKnight takes the snap, fakes the handoff to McCaster. He's looking deep, it looks like, and he'll go for a shorter pass to Scholar Brown, and his first pass of the season is caught, and for a first down and a heavy gain for the Eagles. And he looks like he's grabbing his shoulder a bit as he went to the sideline. He took a hit, so
doesn't seem
we'll
to
hope
be
that he's okay.
Yeah, doesn't seem to be that bad, but if it is, then that's not good. But we have seen great plays from our 2 new transfers here.
Yes, some men in motion now. McKnight takes the snap, looks left on the screen pass. That was caught by Carter Mabe. Carter Mabe moves upfield, quick feet, and is getting the first down. And I mean, I might have missed it, but it looked like Jackson was just driving someone 10, 15 more yards down the field. I was looking at the play, but man, is he a unit out there. It's hard to block him.
Already 3 snaps in only, but we are beyond the 30-yard line.
McKnight hands off to McCaster. McCaster looks right, good vision, moves inside, breaking tackles, dragging defenders with him. Keeps them legs churning and inside the 5. And I mean, I'm not surprised that he's dragging all those guys with them. I mean, he squats like 500 pounds, I heard, from multiple people on the football team. I mean, pure muscle, and just brings those guys with him.
Yeah, this guy is an absolute dog. I mean, he put on a performance for DeSmet last year in the state championship as well. Fried our defense even.
Yeah.
It was a nightmare for sure.
It was not fun to watch. I think he had 200 yards. So good to see him in an Eagles jersey this year as Nixa's inside the 5. McKnight will hand off to McCaster once again, and he will waltz on into the end zone. Touchdown, Nixa. And what a way to start the season. Perfect drive, flawless execution. Eagles score.
That'll be Jaden McCaster's first touchdown in the gray jersey. Great to see that he has indeed lived up to the hype. And, you know, having a D1 caliber running back on our team is definitely a change. And it'll definitely be very exciting to see. And these COC defenses will definitely have to adjust to Jaden McCaster and might even have to come up with some new defensive schemes just to stop him.
Yeah, and we saw McCaster on display, obviously, there. He scored the touchdown, got a lot of carries, but from that practice I was talking about earlier that I went to, I saw some great passes from Adam McKnight. Deep balls over the shoulder. They were pinpoint accuracy. He was on the run, and he threw a cross body for a touchdown. And I like to see Nixa pass a bit more this season, considering the quarterback that they have and knowing that he can get the ball down. Here it is, play action, rolling out left. He uses that speed of his, gets around maybe 6 or 7 yards and to the 41-yard line.
Yeah, great job. Great QB run there. Adam McKnight is not only has quite the cannon here, but he has the ability to run. Even at our game versus Lee Summit North last year on our way to the state championship, even destroying himself said he was like Josh Allen, and that is definitely what we see out of him. Definitely that pass-run combo.
Yeah, they're just that's smart thinking from him. They're committed to the run early, didn't want to do anything not too smart. But here's a handoff to McCaster, and he finds another hole, stop and go, spins free. Oh my goodness, you're an animal, stiff arm. He keeps going all the way down to the 15-yard line. Helmet is off, and oh my goodness.
It's so over for all these other COC teams. That's all I can say. This guy is a dog. There is no stopping him. I mean, he got tackled by so many guys, but he still stood up.
Yeah, it's just the body control of him and his speed. He just puts it both together so well, and he just keeps going. And you look how humble he is. You know, he doesn't get up and start yelling. Just goes straight to the sideline. His helmet came off, obviously, and just goes back to another rep. And I mean, that's what you want to do. A humble guy. He's probably the best guy in one of the locker rooms. I'm sure he's a great teammate for all of them. And just the chemistry surrounding this whole team now. A lot of them have been together for multiple years, and they are playing well right now. McKnight takes the snap, handoff inside, breaks a tackle, moves up field. Was Jax Adams, I believe. And he will gain a couple yards there, or more than a couple, I think. Yeah, there's 7 yards there from Jax Adams. Productive run. We'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Definitely a change from Jaden McCaster, but still a very productive run. Yeah, still a great running back, and he'll definitely be good if Jaden McCaster, gets tired, dare I say get injured, but we really hope that doesn't happen.
Just don't even talk about that, please.
I really hope that does not happen.
So 2nd and 3. McKnight with Adams in the backfield with him. Mabe will motion. Now handoff to Adams. Again, he's moving outside. Uses that speed, bursts ahead, shoulder down, and I think he's maybe inches away from the goal line. It'll be a first down for the Eagles.
1st and goal, this can definitely be very interesting. I mean, even some teams, when they get on 1st and goal, they still have to settle for a field goal sometimes. However, I believe that we can definitely get past this Ozark defense with our electric offense. And looks like Jax Adams is still in the game, so let's see if he can get a touchdown here.
And Peyton Cheney subs in at quarterback. McKnight comes out of subs out of the game, and I don't know what they called there. I didn't see a flag fly anywhere. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it. Encroachment on the defense. So, yeah, I mean, half the distance to the goal. They're already at the 1-yard line. So, just inches closer for Nixa. Like I said, Peyton Cheney subbed in for Adam McKnight. Adams is still in the backfield. Cheney takes the snap to Adams, and Adams will run right up the gut and score again for the Eagles. Touchdown, Nixa. And they are 2 for 2 now on offensive drives. I mean, it's just too easy for this team.
Yeah, it's definitely embarrassing when you're putting your backup QB in. Peyton Cheney, still a great quarterback, though. Been good for the freshman team. And I just felt our booth rocking for sure. Our student section is definitely electric and ready for our regular season games.
Yeah, they're ready to support this team on. That might go all the way to state. I mean, they're heavy favorites online if you look anywhere. They've surely got a squad out there, I'll say that.
Yeah, Max Preps did rank them the #1 football school in Missouri, and it looks like our JV squad will be heading out there. And I expect the same results as from the varsity as well. They'll continue to dominate this Ozark defense. Peyton Cheney still at QB. Looks like we have a change in the backfield, though.
Yes, Peyton Cheney will come out there as quarterback Brian Sangren is in there.
I believe the running back is, I want to say number 23, Logan Willenborg. I could be wrong, but
Yeah, I don't really have a good angle on him right now.
I did see a flash of a 2, though. Let's see if we can see from here.
20-something.
So that is the only running back that is under the 20s.
Handoff and tripped up for a gain of what looks like 2 yards. It was Jax Adams actually out there. He stayed out there for a couple more reps there. So minimal gain for the Eagles, 2nd and 8. Peyton Cheney will take the snap, look left on the screen pass, hauled in by Mabe. Mabe with some room to work, cuts down the sideline, uses his speed to get up into enemy territory near the 40-yard line, flipping the side of the field for the Eagles.
Yeah, this JV definitely has some potential because most of the players on our JV are definitely some of those younger, sophomores that they could be starting if there weren't juniors and seniors. So it's safe to assume that our team is definitely in good hands for the next few years.
For sure, these younger guys are getting their chances to show what they have here. Austin White will come in motion, handoff to Adams. Adams will move up the field, and looks like he got the first down. Yes, he will, and will move the chains for the Eagles. Good run from Adams.
Number 30, Joshua Ford, goes in for a running back.
Adams will come off the field now, and we will see Joshua Ford move into that running back slot. Ford and Cheney in the backfield. Cheney looks around, slips a tackle, moving to the right a bit. On the run, throws it up, and toe tap caught Austin White. Amazing throw, an even better catch through the contact. They will move on to the 10-yard line.
Great pass there. I mean, yeah, Peyton Cheney, definitely a great quarterback. Great catch by Austin White. I don't know how many snaps the JV has left, but it does look like we are in the red zone and have potential of scoring a touchdown here.
So they mark them at the 11, I believe, so they can still get a first down. Handoff to Ford, and he is quick, man, moving up the field, left and right, and he easily walks into the end zone. 3rd touchdown for the Eagles, and I watched Josh run track, and he is one fast guy, and there, even in the pads, just zips up right the field.
Yeah, that's definitely what you like to see because I've seen some track players that, once they put on those pads, they slow down a lot. But that's great for Joshua Ford. Even with those pads on, he still is speedy. And it looks like we still have some snaps left, and he gets to show off that speed.
Yeah, definitely a player to look out for on the junior varsity team. Maybe even varsity, they might give him a couple. I believe he is return team. I watched him do it last year.
Definitely will be great for the return team if that statement is true.
So will be the junior varsity offense once again. Cheney will stay at quarterback, I believe. Handoff to Ford, and Ford tries to go outside, and Will gets out the edge, and almost a first down, if not a first down, and I think they will give it to him by a yard. First down, Eagles.
Great run there. I mean, yeah, not much I can say about it, but outside run, and it will be a first down. If he does get reps in on the return team, we could definitely see a lot from him, maybe even some return touchdowns even.
Taking the snap that's not Peyton Cheney anymore. My mistake. I'll look at it after this. That was number 18, Connor Ferris, but incomplete pass nonetheless. And we'll bring up 2nd down for the Eagles.
2nd and 10 here. Yeah, new QB. It could take a while to adjust to this because, many QBs have, different throwing styles. But it's okay because at the end of the day, the wide receiver still has to catch the ball. I mean, that's their job. So let's see what is up on this next play here.
Ferris in the backfield, hands it off to Ford. Ford, quick burst of speed up the field, moving, following his blockers, trips forward to the 35-yard line and flips the field for the Eagles. First down in Ozark territory.
And even with our JV team, we're still putting in some of our other players. And I mean, we put Connor Ferris in over Peyton Cheney, and I believe he does have potential, and that's how good our team is putting up backups in JV. And it looks like the scrimmage might be over here.
Yes, I believe that will be the end for the series between Ozark and Nixa. I saw great things from Nixa, offensive and defensive wise. Maybe not. Looks like Coach John Perry's having a talk with the referee. We'll see what.
Either way,
come up with.
Kickapoo is getting ready for the next scrimmage. Nixa versus Kickapoo, I mean, definitely the better two teams we've seen in this scrimmage. So this could be definitely a bit more entertaining.
Yeah, this will surely be a good matchup. It looks like that they're going to line up and shake hands at center field. Nixa dominated that series there. They looked great. Ozark looked better against Kickapoo. That's all I'll say.
And now Nixa versus Kickapoo. This is definitely the best matchup of the night here. Kickapoo has definitely been one of the better teams we've played in the COC, and this scrimmage could, tell us a bit more about some weaknesses in our offense and defense maybe. I mean, I don't believe there's much, but with a stronger team, there definitely could be some things that need to be corrected.
Yeah, so we'll take a break here as these other teams get ready for this. I will not be on the call. It'll be Carter. He will be your play-by-play, really everything for the next one. So be ready for that. And Nixa versus Kickapoo up next. We'll be back.
Oh my gosh, you guys understand how hard it was?
All right, all you dads, it's your time to shine. It's the awkward dad dance. Camera's on you. Let's see those moves.
Well, it's a lot of fun. It's obvious. Then you just yell at me.
That's pretty awkward.
They just film the same people every time.
Because it's like the only people that where you can participate. I see
You put the camera on somebody, I guarantee it will start.
Oh, okay. Oh, that.
Nixa took the night off, so we're going to emoji cam. You see the emoji, camera's on you. You do what the emoji says you do. The emoji cam.
Why is
Brought to you
nobody
by
participating?
Nixa Live Broadcast Crew.
You can see the trees are growing under the sun. You can feel the breeze blowing under the sun. You can see the trees are growing far beneath the trees are you and me. How I love you, how I love you. Yes, I love you when you're near or far away. How I love you, how I love you. Yes, I love you more each day. Under the sun, my lips are saying under the sun. When my heart's a praying under the sun. My lips are saying forever we will always be. How I love you, how I love you. Yes, I love you when you're near or far away. How I love you, how I love you. Yes, I love you more each day. Under the sun, it wasn't those who loved spinning under the sun. Under the lights sticking under the sun. It wasn't those who loved spinning over the sea. How I love you, yes, I love you when you're near or far away. How I love you, how I love you. Yes, I love you more each day. Spinning under the sun.
And we are back with Nixa versus Kickapoo. I will now be the play-by-play and color announcer, I guess, since Brady unfortunately had to go. Nixa lined up. Adam McKnight
You have
with
lost a phone. Your
looks
phone
like
is at
Jaden
the
McCaster
entrance.
in the backfield. 2-by-1 formation with the wide receivers.
You have lost your phone. It is at the entrance. We have it in safe and sound.
First and 10. This will definitely be an exciting matchup. Nixa versus Kickapoo, even if it is just the Jamboree. Definitely Nixa and a better team in the COC that we've seen. And here we go. Adam McKnight snaps the ball, hands it off to McCaster. He finds a hole and will get the first down. Great play there. Definitely got tripped up a little bit by the Kickapoo defense, but overall great run, securing the first down.
First and 10 for the Nixa Eagles.
And here we go for the next play. Definitely starting some momentum again. Same QB and running back here. It'll probably stay the same, unlike the matchup versus Ozark, as Kickapoo is a better team here. Snaps the ball, hands off to McCaster, finds a hole. He seems like it'll get the first down, but there is a flag on the play. Let's see what the call is here right now. It looks like it might be on. Yes, it is on Nixa. They are heading back, but this, I don't think it'll be that much of a problem here for this Nixa offense. Do feel a little bad for Jaden McCaster. That was a great run, but unfortunately it did get taken away from him. First and 20 on the 40-yard line. And here we go. McCaster to the right of McKnight. And it's a pass, but he's immediately taken down for a gain of about 4 or 5 yards. It would appear to be, yes, number 87, Graham Kubik, tight end, senior. Great catch by him, but it is second and I can't quite tell from up here, but not a great gain. Oh, no gain at all, actually. Still 2nd and 20 here. Snaps the ball. Screen pass to number 3, Carter Mabe. It'll get it back to the, almost back to the original line of scrimmage, and it'll now be 3rd and 10, or even more, 3rd and 11 for these Nixa Eagles.
Kickapoo cheese.
Yeah, I mean,
Excuse me. If you need someone to come and
Kickapoo has definitely made some great plays here, but that flag, 10-yard penalty definitely set us back. It is 3rd and 11, 2-by-1 formation with the wide receivers. McKnight snaps the ball, passes, looks left, throws it deep, and that'll get a, I'm pretty sure that's a first down. Owen Locke on the catch. And that is a first down for the Nixa Eagles. Absolutely fantastic job by the Nixa offense, turning a 3rd and 11 into a first down. Great catch by Owen Locke. Great throw by Adam McKnight. Now it is a 1st and 10 on the 37-yard line. 3-by-1 formation with Graham Kubik going into motion. McKnight hands the ball off to McCaster. He's running the ball. And it looks like he will indeed get the first down here. Great job. Yep, it is indeed a first down, and we are getting closer and closer to the red zone and closer to scoring a touchdown here. I mean, Jaden McCaster scored a touchdown against Ozark. Let's see if he can score a touchdown here against Kickapoo. It's definitely a bit of a tougher defense, as we've seen so far, but as we've seen here with the catch by Owen Locke, Nixa is gaining its momentum back. Hand off to McCaster going left. And he makes it through that hole. He makes it through the defense. And he's not taken down. And he gets the touchdown. Touchdown, Nixa Eagles. Jaden McCaster. What a play. And like I said earlier, in that Nixa versus Ozark match, this guy is a dog. Absolutely great play. Running to the left. Jackson Cantwell with the blocking, of course. But what a perfectly executed play. And he just ran through that defense. I thought it was over, but he made it. And Nixa will now be back at the 40-yard line, at their 40-yard line, starting a new drive here. And here we are back to the 40-yard line. Joshua Ford in the backfield now, replacing Jaden McCaster. Adam McKnight still in as quarterback. All right, 1-by-2 formation with the wide receivers. Joshua Ford on the left. McKnight snaps the ball. He passes to Carter Mabe, and he will get the first down and quite a bunch more. Fantastic job by Carter Mabe. We've been seeing definitely some flashes from him all night. Definitely a great player that I will look forward to seeing play in the regular season games, and that will be a 1st and 10 beyond Kickapoo's 40-yard line at about, I want to say, the 39. Let's see, McKnight still in as QB, Joshua Ford in the backfield. 3-by-1 formation, man in motion. McKnight snaps the ball, passes right to Scholar Brown. Scholar Brown jukes out the DB, and he's still going. Touchdown, Scholar Brown. What a play. I mean, we've seen such talent from these two transfers tonight, Jaden McCaster and Scholar Brown, and it is safe to say that they have lived up to their hype so far. I mean, it's not the regular season yet, but they are seeming very good, and I am extremely pumped to see what they can do for our in the regular season and even the playoffs. Who knows? Even state, they can make some good plays. And it looks like still varsity, maybe not. But oh yes, it looks like maybe JV's coming out. Yes, number 18 Connor Ferris going out. It could still be varsity. I don't know, because they are rotating their players very well. But Connor Ferris, Joshua Ford in the backfield. Joshua Ford with the run. And he stopped for a gain about 5 to 6 yards, maybe even 7 yards. So great run by Joshua Ford, very speedy. We'll see how much yards he officially gained here. And now it looks like the JV is coming out, or it's a timeout. Let's see here. Yep, this is probably the JV coming out. Still Connor Ferris and Joshua Ford. But yeah, this would appear to be the JV team.
So I followed them.
1-by-2 formation. Connor Ferris snaps the ball. It's a pass. He almost gets sacked. He escapes. Looks like he's going to run the ball. And he saves the play there quite well. Definitely got some yardage there. Looks like it is now 2nd and 7. Good 3-yard rush. You know, 3 yards isn't that bad in the grand scheme of things because, you know, if you get 3 yards over and over again, you're going to get first down after first down after first down and eventually travel towards the end zone and win the game. 2nd and 10 here. Still Ferris and Ford. 2-by-1 formation. Slot back motioning from right to left. Hand off to Joshua Ford up the left side. And he'll get stopped, but it looks like he might have reached for the first down in a little bit of a scuffle between Nixa and Kickapoo. Now we have some new players coming in. Some of the notable ones are number 23, Logan Willenborg. I thought he went earlier, but he did not. It looks like he will be in the backfield now. And let's see what he can do. He is the 4th running back to go in this night. Jaden McCaster, Jax Adams, Joshua Ford, and now Logan Willenborg. So let's see what he can do if they run the ball here. Man in motion on the left. Handing off to Logan Willenborg. Stuffed up by the Kickapoo defensive line. Gained for about 2 or 3. Quite a bit of substitutes coming in for the Kickapoo defense, making sure everyone gets their reps in. And I believe after this, we will have the Kickapoo offense. So this is just another chance for our Nixa defense to show up and show out. It's now 2nd and 7. We have someone else in. No, never mind. I think that is still Logan Willenborg. But we have Hudson Stelling in as QB, number 19. And a great pass, but still short of the first down. It will now be 3rd and 3. So, yes, pass to Jameis Thornton. So, yes, we have Hudson Stelling in as QB, and then who is in the backfield? I can't quite tell, but there's definitely a number of sophomores on the field. It's great to see. Here we go. 3rd and 3. A little bit past the 50-yard line. Man in motion. Fair snap. Wait, Stelling snaps the ball. Stelling runs it. Will Stelling get the first down? He will. He just shoulders it in for the first down for the Nixa Eagles JV squad. I don't know how much snaps we have left, but this JV team has been overall productive against this Kickapoo defense. That is what you love to see. So, yes, it is 1st and 10 on the Kickapoo's 44-yard line. So, Stelling there, and then I want to say that's number 20, but that's a senior linebacker, so maybe not. Oh, and it's a fumble by Stelling, and he covers the ball. That'll be a loss of some yards. 2nd down, moving back, and that will be about a loss of 5 or 6 even. It is now 2nd and 15. Not great for our JV squad here, but let's see if they can pull something off. And it's a pass. Oh, never mind, it's a run. Great fake handoff. Great handoff there. 3rd down now. Get some yard back. Seems to be back to the original line of scrimmage. And it is now 3rd and 9.
Drafted, right? I did good on the flag and stuff, right?
Stelling still in as quarterback. Stelling snaps the ball. It's a pass. He throws a deep ball to number 15, and he misses it. Number 15, Austin White. It's backwards on my roster here. But now it will be 4th and 9 here. Will they go for it? I sure hope so. Looks like they're talking some things over. Let's see here. Looks like either a timeout or I think it's time for Kickapoo to go on offense here. Let's see what they've got here. Yes, that is true. The Kickapoo offense will now be going out against the Nixa defense. I mean, versus the Nixa defense, the Ozark offense was definitely very slow. Let's see if it'll be the same for Kickapoo or they could show a bit more momentum. Both teams in huddles right now. Kickapoo offense should go out on the field soon. And here comes the Nixa defense. They're ready to go, as always, ready for business. The first one's out on the field, always pumped and ready to hit some pads. Here comes the Kickapoo offense. This is our varsity squad, so we're going to see some very great action here. We've got 10 snaps. Once again, I'm not exactly keeping count, but this should be entertaining, and we'll see how the Nixa defense is able to handle this Kickapoo offense. They definitely have some potential. QB under center. Number 1 in motion, Tevin Christian. We've seen a lot from him versus Ozark. Brock Brooks rolls out, and the play is whistled. Flag on the play. And it is a flag on the QB, Brock Brooks, and it will set Kickapoo down some yards. Oh, but there is a personal foul, roughing the passer, on the Nixa defense. So it looks like these penalties will cancel out. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. There was never a penalty on Kickapoo in the first place, it seemed like, maybe. So it will be a first down on the 50-yard line for the Kickapoo Chiefs. Brock Brooks snaps the ball, throws it deep. Will we get it past the DB? Is that a catch? No, it is not. It is deemed incomplete by the referee. While that was impressive, it did seem like the DB forced him out of bounds. So it'll now be 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line. Personal foul on the offense, so that will be 15-yard penalty. So it'll now be 2nd and, I believe, 25. That is quite a ways away. So yeah, 2nd and a quarter mile away from the first down. Oh, it's first down now. So let's see if the Kickapoo offense can redeem themselves here. Here we go. QB under center. Brock Brooks. Flag on the play. It would appear to be delay of game as the play clock has reached 0. That will set him back another 5 yards. Oh, sorry, false start. So now it'll be 1st and 30. 1st and 30 for the Kickapoo Chiefs. That is quite a ways away. And I heavily doubt, as good as the offense can be, I heavily doubt that they'll be able to pull off a 1st and 30, especially with the skill level of the Nixa defense.
So if it's like a handoff, just like
Here we go. All right, snaps the ball. Handoff. And he's immediately stuffed by the Nixa defense. Great job. Number 10, Jason Phillips with the run. Plays both sides of the ball. 5'10", 185. Decent build for a running back, I will say. It is now 2nd and 30. This is worse than 1st and 30. So let's see how the Kickapoo offense is going to handle this. And since it's the Jamboree, they'll probably go for it on 4th down if it reaches that. I'm very surprised that they choose to run it on a situation such as this. I mean, it's their varsity team. They should be able to get some passes off. QB snaps the ball. It is a pass. Oh, but he could be running it. It looks like he will be stuffed again with no gain. 3rd and 30. This is one of the worst situations you could be in football. Not only is a 3rd down dangerous, I mean, when you go to NFL games, they get hyped when the other team's on a 3rd down because if they get the stop, they'll punt it. And 3rd and 30 is not a situation you want to be in. And this Kickapoo offense has really got to work, on their false starts, the personal fouls, just all those penalties, try to, play the game and not make any silly mistakes to avoid situations like these when it really matters. So it'll be 3rd and 30. They're probably going to go for a pass again, but the Nixa D-line has been definitely closing up on them. However, they'll still probably even go for it on 4th since they don't really have an option here. Defensive back, Braden Parks drops back. QB snaps the ball. To pass. He throws it to number 4, Will Buckley. He gets some yardage here, maybe like 10 or a little bit more, but it is 4th down. If this was done on the 1st down, then there might have been more hope, and it's now 4th and 20, and they're going for it. Ty Kellis with the tackle. Great job, Ty Kellis. It is 4th and 20. Terrible situation to be in right now. And there are 3 things that could happen right now. The Kickapoo offense gets an okay play, but they don't get the 1st down. The Kickapoo offense gets the 1st down, or the Nixa D-line stops them, or just the entire defense. 2 of which work out in our favor, so the odds are in our favor indeed. 4th and 20, QB under center. And it will be a run. Oh, wait. He did find the hole there, but he will be stopped before he can reach the 1st down by the Nixa defense. Absolutely great job. Great job by the Nixa defense here, and now it'll reset to 1st and 10 for this Kickapoo offense. Not optimal at all. So it is now 1st and 10 reset downs for this Kickapoo offense. So as you can see, the penalties were really the main problem here because they did get some okay plays off. Some plays off that weren't bad at all. But with those penalties that just set them back so far, just not great. So let's see if they can avoid these penalties and maybe have some success with their offense. QB rolls out. Short pass, and it's dropped by number 88, Brody Wilson. That's a very crucial pass that you don't want to drop. I mean, simple route going out. Could have got some decent yardage there, but it is now 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line. Things are not looking good again for this Kickapoo offense, but all hope isn't lost because they still have 3 more downs left. Kickapoo offense waiting for the play. Quarterback Brock Brooks brings it to them, and they're ready. It is 0-by-3 formation. So this could be an interesting play here, but it is just a run. and he is immediately taken down by a flock of Eagles. A loss of yards, and it will be 3rd down and probably 12, I would say. Not good. I mean, this is definitely better than 3rd and 30, but still absolutely not a situation what you want to be in. It is 3rd and 11 for the Kickapoo Eagles. QB Brock Brooks coming in with the play. Two wide receivers on the left side, one on the right side. This could be a pass, very desperate moment, or it could be a run. It will be a pass. He's looking left to his 2 wide receivers, looking right, and he will be sacked by number 70, Caden Flood. Great job by the senior, number 70, Caden Flood. Awesome sack, and I'm very excited to see Caden Flood play and make plays like that. Because if he continues to do that, he'll be an amazing asset for our team for sure. It is now 4th and long for the Kickapoo Chiefs, 4th and 15, even more probably. And of course they are going to go for it since it is the Jamboree, might as well. Here we go, number 1 in motion, Tevin Christian. Oh, and it's a fumble, but number 9 recovers it. But still no yardage, and it will be reset back to 1st down, but there is indeed a flag on the play. Let's see what the penalty is. The penalty is on Caden Flood. You know, it's okay, though. He had a great play. We all make mistakes sometimes, and it looks like the JV squad could be coming out, or it's just a massive substitution. I think that is indeed the JV squad. Maybe, maybe not, because it looks like they're still playing. It is still the varsity. My apologies. Definitely one of the last plays here for this Kickapoo varsity offense. And then they'll bring the JV in, and then after that, that will conclude our Nixa, Ozark, and Kickapoo Jamboree, and then our first regular season game will be at Republic, August 29th. 4th and 7. Brock Brooks wants to pass it. Deep ball to number 1, and it's deflected by number 38, Grayson Bertoldi, it would seem. Great deflection by the defensive back. However, there is a flag that I did not notice, roughing the passer, and it will be a 1st down for this Kickapoo offense. However, I don't know if that matters much due to the fact that it is probably over for the varsity. And it looks like the JV might be coming on the field. We will see. Maybe, maybe not. Like I said, I'm not keeping count of the snaps because, you know, we've seen some great flashes from these junior varsity teams. And I sometimes get them confused with the varsity. I mean, Nixa's JV has been doing great so far. I mean, not only should we see success for our varsity team, but also for our junior varsity team. And as a freshman myself, I can say that our freshman team seems pretty good as well. And I think all 3 of our football teams at Nixa High School should have great success. It is now 1st down at the 35-yard line. Brock Brooks hands it off to number 25, Brent Shaw. And it will be stopped for a gain of 3 or 4, probably 4. Great stop by the Nixa defense. And, there is a injured Kickapoo player. And is now an injury timeout, but he did get back up. Hopes and prayers for him. Hope he's okay and is able to play games. But, you know, things like that happen. But hopefully he's injured. And it looks like he will be getting subbed out. He is walking, which is good. But he subbed for, I believe, number 74, Zachary Humiston, Jr., 6'5", 280. He plays both sides of the ball as a lineman. And the Kickapoo offense will go back to the ball again. Still varsity. Or maybe not. It looks like we have number 17 on QB, Turner Hale. Turner Hale is pretty big for a sophomore, 6'5", but definitely with a more lanky build of 185. He throws it to number 33, Phoenix Dwiggins. And it'll be stopped, and he could have got the first down here. We will see.
Number 33 for the Chiefs, Phoenix Dwiggins. This could be
And it looks like it will be 3rd and short. 3rd and 3 at around the 42-yard line in Kickapoo's territory. In their own territory here. 3rd and 3. This, I believe, is the JV squad. Says QB is Turner Hale, sophomore. He hikes the ball, but there is a flag. It definitely seemed something to do with the line. Could be a false start, illegal formation, encroachment, offsides. False start on the Kickapoo Chiefs. So it'll now be 3rd and 8, definitely a lot less manageable for the Kickapoo JV squad. But there still is hope. So let's see. I mean, it should be easier to knock some passes down without the sun glaring in your eyes with the earlier scrimmages as well. But once again, this is the JV squad. They might try to keep things more conservative here. Snaps the ball, handoff. And he'll get stuffed by the Nixa D-line. I believe that is number 25, Brett Shaw. Yes, Brett Shaw, sophomore. Definitely a bit small, 5'8", 165. But, you know, those guys can be fast and shifty. But still stuffed by the Nixa D-line. It is now 4th and 5 on the 40-yard line. QB Turner Hale coming in with the play. See if the Nixa defense can get a stop here, or if the Kickapoo offense can execute a play here.
I was hoping to go down, like, on the field again.
Kickapoo snaps the ball, hands off. It's number 36, Rylan Hamilton. And it looks like he will get the first down. Great job from Rylan Hamilton there on that run. Found the hole, got the first down, even against the Nixa D-line. So great for the Kickapoo offense. It is now 1st and 10. Beyond the 45-yard line at about the 47-yard line. And just a reminder that the Jamboree is about to end. And make sure to turn on our game away if you can't make it versus Republic, August 29th. And if you can make it, we'll be super happy to see you there. It'll definitely be an electric game. And I'm very excited for that. I cannot wait. Turner Hare snaps the ball. It's going to be a pass. But he almost did get sacked, but the play is stopped. I'm not seeing a flag. There is a penalty, though. I did not see the flag, but it will be on number 93 on the Nixa Eagles, Tucker Trafford, D-line. Tucker Trafford being subbed in. 2nd and 14, though, but there is that flag on the Eagles. QB Turner Shale coming in with the play. Kickapoo coming to the ball. Here we go. 2 by 1 with the receivers. Guard in motion. It's a handoff up the right. Found a hole, but he's immediately stuffed by the Nixa defense. Great job. Looks like, I want to say that was number 34, Weston Weldon. I think. Maybe, maybe not. But overall, whoever it was, great stop there. And it will now be 3rd and 14. This Kickapoo offense has had to deal with a lot of 3rd and longs, and so far it has not gone well for them. So unless there's a penalty on the Eagles or they have a good play here, then it looks like this Jamboree might be over. Hand off to number 36. And he stopped immediately.
Handoff goes to number 36.
Yes, number 36, Rylan Hamilton, sophomore. So looks like it's almost over. Few snaps left, but let's see what could happen in these couple snaps that we have. Fourth and 14 for the Kickapoo offense on the 40-yard line. Let's see what happens here. 2-by-1 formation with the wide receivers. Snaps the ball, fake handoff, rolls out left. It's a pass, but it is fumbles out and dropped.
Pass by number 17, Turner Hale is incomplete.
Incomplete pass
To number 80.
to number 80, who would be Xander Pig, sophomore. And that will be it for the Jamboree, folks. Whoever's watching this, thank you for tuning in, and have a great night, everyone. Thank you to Kickapoo and Ozark for showing out. Thank you to Brady for helping me teach the ropes of announcing. And thank you to everyone. Go Nixa.
See some Ozark Tigers over there. And of course, the Nixa section, the Dirty Birds. Thank you guys for coming out tonight, always supporting your friends. Folks, that's going to be it for us. Be safe going home. Have a great weekend again. We will travel. Nixa Eagles will travel to Republic next week, and they will face the Tigers for the 2025 Open. But don't forget the 5th Whiteout Night in the city of Nixa as we host Web City, and the Cardinals will come to town. Folks, have a great weekend. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to the referee crew joining us tonight for doing that. Be safe. God bless.